Hello students, in today's session we are solving some problems which are based on day-to-day life situations. So the equation is reducible to a pair of linear equation in two variables. In this context, let us consider an example. Two women and five men can together finish an embroidery work in 4 days, while three women and six men can finish it in 3 days. Find the time taken by one woman alone to finish the work and also that taken by one man alone. So here the problem is asking, when two women and five men are working together, they will complete the task in 4 days, whereas when three women and six men can are doing that particular work, they finish it in 3 days. So we have to find it out. What is the time taken by one woman and a man separately? So here let we consider as number of days taken by a woman to finish the work is X and number of days taken by men to finish the work is Y. As we know that the number of person and the time are related inversely. As number of persons increases, number of days to complete the work will decrease. Similarly, when the number of persons decrease, number of days to finish the work will increase. So here this problem is according to the inverse proportionality. So here we have to find out what is the work completed by a man and woman in 1 day. So we have work done by a woman in 1 day will become 1 upon X, and the work done by men in 1 day will 1 upon Y. Now according to the first situation, two women and five men, they are doing the work and completing it in 4 days. So here we have the case 1, two women plus five men finish the task in 4 days. So according to this, 2 by X, that 1 upon X, this is the work done by a woman, and 1 upon Y is the work done by a man in 1 day. As there are two women, so we have to write it work finished or work done by two women in 1 day will be 2 upon X. Similarly, work done by five men in 1 day is 5 upon Y, and these multiplied by 4 days. So this is the work done 2 upon X plus 5 upon Y. This is the work done by two women and five men together in 1 day. So when they will complete, they will do 4 continuous days, then the work will be finished. So this 1 day work multiplied by 4, so work will be completed, that is equals to 1. So here we get this 4 is transposed to the right hand side, becomes 1 by 4. So 2 upon X plus 5 upon Y is equals to 1 by 4 is the equation for the first case. In the second case, we have given 3 women and 6 men. So work done by 3 women in 1 day will become 3 upon X. Work done by 6 men in 1 day is 6 upon Y. So here we get the equation like 3 upon X plus 6 upon Y. This is the quantity which is inside of the bracket 3 upon X plus 6 upon Y. This is the work done by 3 women and 6 men together in 1 day. Now they are doing for the same work 3 days, so it will multiply it by 3 and work will complete, so that is equals to 1. Now this 3 again we have to transpose to the right hand side, becomes 1 by 3. So the second equation is 3 upon X plus 6 upon Y is equals to 1 by 3. So we get the two equations here. If we write as we know how to reduce the equation as the variable x. Here the equations are not in the standard form of pair of linear equation, as ax plus by plus c is equals to 0. So variable a is here appearing as 1 upon x and 1 upon y. So we can rewrite this equation as 2 into 1 upon x plus 5 into 1 upon y is equals to 1 by 4, and this equation second also we can written as 3 into 1 upon x plus 6 into 1 upon y is equals to 1 by 3. Then we assume that, or we replace the value 1 upon x by p and 1 upon y by q. So let us take 1 upon x is p and 1 upon y is q. So these equations now we can write as 2p plus 5 is equals to 1 by 4, and this one becomes 3p plus 6q is equals to 1 by 3. Again, the quantity which are in the right hand side of the equation number 3 and 4, when whole the equation multiplied by 4, equation number 3 multiplied by 4 and equation number 4 multiplied by 3, as this is the denominator, so it will be multiplied to the left hand side, and this 4 will multiply to the left hand side of the equation number 3 and 4 here. So we get the equations as 4 2s are 8p plus 4 5s are 20 is equals to 4 upon 4 becomes 1. Now this one we have to place to the right hand side, transpose to the right hand side, transpose from right hand side to left hand side becomes 8p plus 20q minus 1 is equals to 0 here. Similarly, the equation number 4, this can be written as 3 3s are 9p plus 3 6s are 18 is 18q is equals to 3 upon 3 is equals to 1. So now this one again transpose to the left hand side becomes 9p plus 18q minus 1 is equals to 0. Now here are the two equations. Let us take these two new equations which are now in the form of a1x plus b1y plus c2 is equals to 0 and a2x plus b2y plus c2 is equals to 0. So these are the equation a and b are the form of pair of linear equation in two variables now. So now we can find the solution of these equations. So here, using the cross multiplication method, we can find out the values for p and q. Now here the variables are p and q, so write down p, q and 1. Now whatever the coefficient of the variable 2, that is coefficient of b here, so 20 and 18 write down here, then minus 1 and minus 1. Next coefficient of a1 a2 is 8 and 9 and end with 20 18. Now here the cross multiplication will follows as p upon this one product gives 20 into minus 1 becomes minus 20. Now from down to up we are multiplying here, so place the sign minus, and 18 into minus 1 is minus 18. Similarly, this one is equals to q upon this product cross multiplication will gives the denominator of the q. Minus 1 into 9 is minus 9. Now from downwards to upward we are multiplying, so place the minus sign here, then minus 1 into 8 becomes minus 8. Similarly, the constant term 1 upon 8 into 18 is 144. From down to up we are multiplying, so place the sign minus, and 9 into 20 is 180. Solving the denominators in all the terms, we get p upon minus 20 minus and minus, this is plus 18 minus 9 minus and minus, again it has become plus 8, and this is 144 minus 180. So for the simplification we get p upon minus 2 is equals to q upon minus 1 is equals to 1 upon minus 36. Now we can equate as p upon minus 2, this is the variable here p. In the second term the variable is q. Now the third term is the constant terms and all the three terms are equal. So we can equate p with constant term and q with constant term. So on comparing we get p upon minus 2 is equals to 1 upon minus 36 and q upon minus 1 is equals to 1 upon minus 36. So further, when we solve it, we get p upon minus 2. This minus 2 becomes in the numerator position when it cross multiplied with 1. So p we get minus 2 upon minus 36. Similarly, this one will goes to the numerator place when we cross multiply it. So q is equals to minus 1 upon minus 36. So when we solve, 2 18s are 36 and minus will cancel out. So 1 upon 18 and q is 1 upon 36. So now we have the values p 1 upon 18 and q 1 upon 36 now. But what we have assumed previously, that 1 upon x is p and 1 upon y is q. Actually, we have to find out the value for variable x, that is the work done by a woman alone, and y work done by a man alone. So here 1 upon x is p, place the value of p and q here. We get 1 upon x is 1 upon 18 and 1 upon y is 1 upon 36. Now again when we cross multiply it, here we get x multiplied by 1 and 1 into 18. Similarly, y multiplied by 1 and 36 multiplied by 1. So here we get by this x is equals to 18 and y is equals to 36. So we can say that the required number of days for a woman is equals to x and it is 18, and the number of days for a man y is 36. So finally we get the answer. The time taken by one woman alone to finish the embroidery work is 18 days, whereas by a man alone to finish the work is 36 days. So in this way, using the pair of linear equation, that reducible pair of linear equation, we can find out the daily life situations problems also.